All right, let's take a look at this trajectory right here. Man, this is just like we prophesied, not prophesied, but spoke on earlier in the year about that olive tile cross. We showed earlier in the year how the Most High, oh, here we go, had that cross right there. Did we not show that? This, brothers and sisters, is a map of the Sundown Towns using Sundown Towns database history and social justice. So as you see, it's all of these areas where historically there have been sundown towns across this United States of America. How come the FBI hasn't opened an investigation against these towns?
And I would have to say,
and somebody sent the link, you said, right?
I think it's the same. It might be the same.
Okay, let me pull it up.
Yeah, it is from Toulouse College. It's the same link.
It's the same link? Okay, hallelujah.
But being from Georgia, or growing up in Georgia, I think that map is missing some dots.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you know it's more than this.
I know that map is missing.
Yeah, it's definitely missing some stuff up in here. We used to live there, and we know when you drive around, but this is North Georgia right here. These are the mountains.
Right.
And a lot of the sundown towns are almost always in the mountains aside. Not every sundown town is a mountain city, but definitely in these mountain cities, you'll find a lot of them areas where they do not want us there. They will have signs up, they will give you certain looks, and they will let you know. And then we have a whole cluster up here, along here, the East Coast, even along the West Coast and Cali. There's a whole bunch of these things all over. But Yah has decided to bring judgment on this central cluster, Middle America. So this is the same path of that storm. Literally following the same path of judgment. When have you ever seen a hurricane go all the way up in Kentucky, Missouri, Indiana, Ohio? When has a hurricane go that far up into the homeland? Midwest, wiping out all of these towns. Let's show y'all some of the videos again of these sundown towns.
Yeah, that trajectory is normally going to the right. It always bends typically to the right.
Okay, so this is an aerial view from a drone. You look at this is Chimney Rock. It's just absolute devastation. Look at the houses. Everything's destroyed. The river completely ripped the road out. Completely impassable. This is absolutely insane. Yeah, this is aerial footage of Chimney Rock in North Carolina, right next to Lake Lure. Chimney Rock was right on a river. Just for those of you that didn't know, we used to go swimming in that river. The bridge down river is completely covered in wood that was ripped up from the town. Still there, covered. Okay, so this is an area.
Let's take a look here at the young brother that they murdered. Man, I know I should have that in one of these videos. The young man that was just killed, and he was lynched, and they said it wasn't a lynching. Well,
JediYAH-McGee.
JediYAH-McGee, can you send that to me? In the meantime, I'm going to show you another man from North Carolina who was talking about he survived an attempted lynching in 1952. And he's an old man now, and they tried to lynch him. So he's still alive. And they still doing the same thing that they did back in the day. I'm going to put a fair use real quick.
Fair use, fair use.
Okay.
There was a cell for white people here and a cell for colored people here.
No, it wouldn't.
The last time Lynn Council was at this art center in Apex, North Carolina, the inside looked very different. For decades, this was Town Hall.
This is the first floor, and you would have come all the way back here, and the jail cells were back here.
Even 67 years later, Lynn remembers well the time he spent here and the man who arrested him. Back then, Apex Police Chief Sam Bagwell acted with near impunity to carry out racist attacks. His brutality was well documented by news outlets of the time, but he escaped most punishment because he was, as the Carolina Times put it, a valuable asset to the average Southern town.
And we got white people on social media saying there's no such thing as sundown towns. We're showing you the history of it, how this was a policeman killing and lynching our people, and he didn't even suffer any prison time. We could be driving and just have a headlight out, and they'll throw us in jail.
Sam Bagwell acted with difference. For decades, this was Town Hall.
This is the first floor, and you would have come all the way back here, and the jail cells were back here.
Even 67 years later, Lynn remembers well the time he spent here and the man who arrested him.